still aboard Megan's ship? It feels odd. What is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer.
Empress Emily Kaldwin. I am a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a man in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But someone yanked the rug from under your feet. You've lost your throne and your father. And I promise, Delilah won't just give them back. So, what are you prepared to do about it? Your Imperial Majesty? And are you clever enough to do it without spilling a river of blood? I asked Corvo those questions 15 years ago. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne. What is that? It feels familiar.
Know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can. No sky.
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth, until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is stranger than I ever imagined. Everything I know has been turned on its head, but I'm dealing with it the best I can. When you look at the great jeweled map at Dunwall Tower, Karnaka's the southernmost port in the Empire. A fat, red ruby. That's how I always thought of it. Up close, the city smells like the ocean and strange spices. Up close, it's a tangled story of blood and ambition. The birthplace of my father. Megan Foster is a stranger, but there's something that makes me want to trust her, despite her guarded disposition. She got me out of Dunwall, and I need answers. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back.
Be cursed. Die, old man. This is some shit. Back to that city. What would we have done in the old days? All sharp metal and shadows, we'd say.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There are reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the Alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Why is this here? It's Delilah.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your imperial...
I'll always miss my lessons with Anton Sokolov. He made so many clever devices during my mother's time.
of murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called...
Pushed out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies. I heard a story once of a sailor caught forever in a fog. It traveled with her across all the seas. I am that sailor.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
I'd take you to Addermeyer by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkonos spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Admire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Admire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger.
What ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
The Dreadful Whale. No, it's not on the registry. Maybe one of the recent importers from North.
Let's give it a dig.
It's all a fuss.
Hello there.
Are you coming tonight?
Nah, not this time.
If I can just make it through this shift, then I can go and have a mug of something.
Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions are now in place due to the political assassinations conducted in the name of the former Empress, Emily Kaldwin, and carried out by the former Royal Protector. Come here. The Grand Serkonan Guard stopping and questioning all foreigners and new workers on the streets of Karnaca. Compliance is mandatory.
Welcome. Your face is no concern of mine. If the Grand Guard comes in, this is what I have for upgrading your equipment. News isn't good, they say. They should do like me. Never read it. You won't regret it. Come back soon. I mean, if I'm still here. I'll take that deal. Why you cover your face is not my affair. Glad we could do business. I shouldn't deal with strangers.
I have something that might interest you. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Wanna help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermire Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah. I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
Are we gonna let a few blood flies stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't
It's
get too
infested, all right. Move slowly. Stay away from... Try to avoid getting filled with bloodfly venom and eggs.
Carl, going through there puts us on the other side of the wall of light.
If you want out of the city as bad as I do, this is our chance.
No. More likely we all get stung to death. Then we end up hatching more blood flies for the next group of idiots who try to get inside.
Damn it, Carl.
Don't turn on each other. We'll find another way to be.
Everyone is looking for me. It might pay to be discreet.
Kaldwin and her murderous... guilty of witchery and black heresy. The corruption is deep, without limits. The Abbey is at war in the fight to save your eternal spirit. Be wary for the agents of the Outsider. Heed my words and save your... I say this now to all faithful in our society. Your allegiance should be first and most to your family.
Don't let her escape!
Kaldwin the First.
Get away! What's going on here?
That's it! Let's go!
Who's there? You aren't going anywhere!
No use running! Don't just wander wherever you want. That area's private.
Can't stay hidden forever! Hey, where do you think you're going?
The job suits him. Though he dislikes it when a prisoner is let go without a harsh sentence.
Monster!
Die, witch!
Following announcement.
I'll be wiping off.
This year's bloodfly concern is the most...
Karnaca was a lovely city once, before the Duke began choking the life out of the place. Before the Crown Killer started painting the walls red. Now you're here, and I have to wonder whether you're gonna give it that final nudge, or pull it back from the edge. We've both seen cities go bad before. Vermin, blood, and betrayal. It's happening again. I hope you're ready.
I'm pretty sure that was the Crown Killer.
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft the music boxes in each enclave here in the city. Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
Far worse to have the knowledge of construction materials scattered across the aisles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The techniques, if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers, would border on heresy.
I suppose you're correct. It grieves me to imagine what cultists might accomplish if they took the music boxes and perverted them to their own end.
Exactly, brother. Much better to protect such a powerful tool. Assemble them in secret and dispatch them across the Empire where they're needed in the fight against the supernatural.
But even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a focus on the string impurity. Whenever has brought disquiet, it is fleeting.
pretty sure I saw someone.
Enclave. Here in the city, for instance. Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
Brother. Far worse to have the knowledge and construction materials scattered across the aisles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare.
Vice
The techniques,
Overseer
if applied
Liam
by
Byrne.
anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers, would border on heresy.
I suppose you're correct. It grieves me to imagine what cultists might accomplish if they took the music boxes and perverted them to their own ends.
Exactly, brother. Much better to protect such a powerful tool. Assemble them in secret and dispatch them across the Empire where they're needed in the fight against the supernatural. Still? Are we not brothers? That is what I should have said. Now I feel remorse. This heretic's body is important, even though I don't fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else, maybe Overseer Kindana. Until then, we stay where we are.
Won't the heretic's corpse attract blood flies, brother?
No, I've dusted it already. We should be fine here for now. But mark me, anyone who shows up here has ill will at heart. There are no coincidences in Karnaca.
It drives me mad.
That's Mindy Blanchard. That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
A glittering thing.
Nope, nobody there.
A bauble. No mercy! Yet it caught my... A flanker! I'll cure the... Surrender and die! I'll perform rites over your corpse, blasphemer! You can't have gone far. I know you're here somewhere.
Come on. Hey, you got him. Put it down in the hole. Put it down. Yeah, step back. Where's the body? I'll be damned. This won't take long. Hey! Look me in the eye! Get lost. Stay on the good side of the Howlers, my friend. We're moving up in Karnaca. Going to run this place someday. Ha! Good riddance. Watch out. The overseers don't mess around. Don't let anyone see you. No reason to get all buddy-buddy, right? Yeah, step back.
Addermeyer Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
Double V, X, Y's, and Z.
The carriage rails are electrified.
I think I heard something. Nothing.
I always get these shifts. I bet a week's wages this is the worst assignment.
I'll be.
Take it!
Thanks, Ed. This machine shrinks faster than a mining crew.
What was it?
Getting so one can't even breathe.
Where is she at?
Hey, where do you think you're going? By the void!
The outsiders are very hard! Dead! Let's go!
Who was it back in? Wait for my orders!
Someone is asking for trouble.